Good morning, everyone. I'm Catherine Ross. I'm here on the floor of the NYSE with Jim Cramer. Jim, GE got an upgrade. What does it mean for GE?
Okay, Steve Tusa is really unbelievably good. I'm so glad I got a nice response from Steve when I sent him an email to congratulate him, because there's really very few people who are in his area. I mean, he's never really, I've not really had, he can't tell you anything individually. That's not the way he works. He is incredibly honest. He is, I would say, a visionary. I would say his work is Pulitzer Prize oriented. He did research like no one else I've ever seen, and he reached conclusions that were quite the opposite of management, and he saved people fortunes. He's the best I've ever seen.
And what does this upgrade mean for the markets?
What it says is, I think you can take this one off the critical list. We got a couple companies on the critical list, some oil companies critical list. Some people were concerned about ATT off the critical list, but GE we could not afford this company to have to reorganize. And Larry Culp is great. Obviously, Steve believes in Larry, or he wouldn't have done this. I hope that Larry listens and does the big equity offering, raise the capital. Most importantly, I hope that he brings Steve in off-site with Jamie or with the head of M&A and say, listen, you saw things we didn't. We'd just like to know what we should do. Tell us what we should do. Sometimes the best critics, now you could say, well, listen, Jim, that's like a critic going into a Hollywood movie studio who's been critic, like if it had been the legendary Pauline Kael. And I would have brought Pauline Kael in a nanosecond. She's a great New Yorker critic, because you need the critics to come in and tell you how to fix things.
And Jim, I just want to ask you, are you excited for your Action Alerts Plus members call?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing the five best. I've been going over this with Jeff Marks. I mean, I think it's going to be our best one. It's the 5 things we did right, 5 things we did wrong. And you know how I am about the wrong. See, I've always said, even from when I was a hedge fund manager, working with Cramer, we always just went over our losses. She never wanted to hear about the wins. She would always say, listen, the wins are just luck, Jim. She played hardball. But the losses, they're not bad luck, they're mistakes. Let's go over that.
And just a reminder, you can catch that Action Alerts Plus monthly call on Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
And you can find it on actionalertsplus.com.
Yeah, I'm unmitigated, shameless about people joining the club. I don't know how you, just to be a member of the club and be on the call, do you know that there are hedge fund managers who never give you this stuff? Obviously, you never speak to the mutual funds. This is about you being on the inside in the kitchen, and I own 2 kitchens, and you want to see it. You want to see how it works. You want to see what the engine is, warts and all. So join the club. I mean, I just think that the club is great value. There, I said it. I'm proud of it. I said to my wife I was going to do this today.
All right, Jim, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure. I'm Catherine Ross with TheStreet. I'll see you guys on Monday.